I don't know what that is. Okay, basically,
Google offers 2 different ways to keep up to date with your favorite ideas. Sites, not ideas. Where to get ideas.
oh,
Your Google homepage brings together Google functionality and content from across the web on a single page. Google Reader makes it easy to keep up with the latest content from a large number of sites all on a single reading list.
Oh, I see what it's doing. It'll update.
Oh, it's like you're going to subscribe to the page.
Yeah, it's just the page. So really what you want to do is subscribe with iTunes if we get that up. And we will let you know in another sneak peek, P-E-E-K, if we get the iTunes up, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will look into that immediately, be responsible about it and see if we can get that working. But I'll have to walk her through it and see if we can work it out. But anyways, hopefully...
It's going to drop. I can feel it. It's going to drop. Ah, it didn't drop. I have a feeling we should end the call soon, though.
Okay.
Else it's going to drop. And I don't think we have much else to say anyway.
Well, I was just going to say, pretty soon
Looks
you'll
like
be
the
able
list.
to get your thing down on iTunes. We talked about house points. We've talked about everything. We barely skimmed over plot.
We could talk about the plot, I guess.
We could give you.
I mean, we can't go into great detail about it. If you've been around on site, longer than Alex has.
Ha 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 ha.
Just kidding. If you've been around on site, you know that the staff is notorious for making up long, complicated plots. Well, guess what? We're back with another long, complicated plot.
And this time I'm involved.
Yeah, that just tells you how much more complicated it's gonna be.
No. Ha 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 ha. You're funny. Ha ha.
Anyway, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a long, long, long plot.
Long.
And it's gonna be original.
Original. That means
It's gonna be long.
Book involvement. Isn't it exciting? Sorry.
No trio. No book characters.
No Harry Potter. No Ronald Weasley.
It's completely new.
No Hermione.
It's like
yes, that's
Hermione.
That's what I call her, Hermione.
Even none of the Death Eaters, none of the Order of the Phoenix, Dumbledore's Army.
We are moving
not
on.
Involved. Any book characters are not involved in this plot. This is a completely original plot.
Going to be up to
from
you,
the site.
Strictly on you.
Is it?
Well, it's going to have a lot to do with them, more so than it would if it was book characters. What I'm saying is that you're going to have a lot more personal character involvement with your own.
You're gonna have your characters are definitely going to be affected by this.
With your original characters, isn't that exciting? You don't.
Oh, I guess I see why Jasmine wanted to make it up to the members.
Because it involves them so much.
Because it might affect their characters and their personalities. Well, regardless, it's going to happen. Sorry.
It's going to happen. Sorry.
It's going to happen. Well, it's already well thought out. We've already got it planned. We just need to figure out when we're going to start it.
It's good. You'll like it.
If you all have a problem with it,
you'll like it.
Maybe they might like it.
You'll like it.
If you have a problem with it, just bring it up with staff, and
things can be worked around.
We'll see what we can do.
But it's going to be good because it will involve you guys a lot. It's not just going to be one of those things where your original characters get shoved aside and you have to play a book character, which can be really depressing because you want creativity, right? Right.
Okay.
We're going to have creativity. Yay, creativity. We'll use our imaginations like they teach us to in kindergarten.
Do they teach you to use your imagination in kindergarten?
No, they don't.
I learned how to share. Not very well, mind you.
Actually, I learned how to share, and I failed sharing. I never was good at sharing. My teacher wouldn't let me sing the ABC song.
Why?
Because you say LMNOP. And she wanted me to learn LMNOP and not LMNOP.
No, it's Elmo NOP.
LMNOP.
Elmo NOP.
LMNOP.
Elmo NOP.
LMNOP.
Elmo NOP.
Yeah, she used to get mad at us when we sang
Elmo. Cookie Monster MNOP.
Then again, her name was also Mrs. Payne, so go figure.
How is it spelled?
I don't know.
P-A-Y-N-E.
She stole my rock.
P-A-I-N-E. You had a pet rock?
No, I didn't have a pet rock. I had a volcanic rock that had fossils in it. And I brought it into class to show everybody.
Did your pet rock have a name,
No,
Alex?
my pet rock. It wasn't a pet rock. It had fossils in it. It had, little birdie footprints and, ferns. And it was volcanic. And I brought it in to show the class. And she took it away from me and wouldn't give it back.
Why'd she steal your pet rock?
It wasn't a pet. It didn't have a name, okay?
I had a pet rock.
I never had a pet
Her name
rock.
was Priscilla.
Well, you're weird. I never had a pet rock.
We're nearing a half hour. Actually, we're past a half hour.
Well, we're fine. I never had
Be
a
a
pet rock.
lot of parts.
Lot of parts.
A lot of parts.
Anyways, that's about it, right?
We need to go back on subject. Oh, we should discuss. We should discuss what plots you should read. The plots that are going on.
Ooh.
Let's look at the plot guide board.
I'm going to write down.
Plots. Plot guide board.
I have dots.
Oh, by the way, there's a new feature in the plot guide board. If you're having a retired character, like a graduate, and you don't plan on playing them in a plot anymore, just post up their biography in the thread that you have for their plot. Kind of like in Loveful, how Adam and I posted up Clay, Ray, and Devin. Just kind of like that.
So that we don't.
That way, they're not dropped. They're just retired.
Oh, retired.
But they don't count on your
They
character's
get
list
to go in
anymore.
an old people's home. Take sponge bath.
Anyway,
Anyway.
plots to look out for. I think How to Save a Life will be a good one, even though I hate Grey's Anatomy.
But I like that song.
Only because I hate that
I love
song.
that song.
It's so overplayed.
It's a good song.
How to Save a Life. Anyway, who sings that?
Hold on, I know this.
Is it Snow Patrol?
No. I love Snow Patrol.
The Fray.
The Fray. Yeah, The Fray.
I always get Snow Patrol and The
How
Fray
do you
mixed
get Snow
up.
Patrol and The Fray mixed up? Chasing Cars?
Okay,
is
because
so,
what-
like, not anything like How to Save a Life.
Because this is it makes sense in my head because when I first started listening to Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, I was listening to Over My Head by The Fray
Over my head.
at the same time, and so
Where
they
did
kind
I
of
belong?
connect in my head.
I
I know they sound nothing alike, but I always get them mixed up.
Somewhere along in the bitterness. Anyways. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
How to Save a Life.
How to Save a Life. I know it's gonna be something fun to read because I hate Grey's Anatomy, yeah, but the personalities in it are really good, and I know the people who are playing in the plot are really good writers, so it's definitely something to read. Begin to Begin's pretty funny so far, only because Julia Wong's pretty much amusing. Anyway, what else is there to look out for?
I don't know. You read more posts than
There's
I do.
Constance and Philip.
Constance and Philip.
They're amusing too.
Oh.
But that links into a slightly bigger plot with Amber Hess and Ethan Jacobs.
So,
Kind of. It's like a subplot for them.
yeah. But you might want to look into it. It's pretty entertaining, actually.
Where does you have to start in two different posts though. You have to
Yeah.
start with Constance and Philip's post in Hogwarts called When's Lunch. And then you have to start with
That's in
Amber and
school.
Jacob's
It's in
post,
school.
Ethan's
It's in
post
school.
in
The Great Hall, right?
in Hogwarts.
Oh, Hogwarts.
It's a great hall. It's called Not a Mind Reader. And then from there, they're listed in two different threads. Because they aren't considered the same plot. Constance and Phillips is Sweet Lacrimosa, and Amber's and Ethan's is The Age of
Do you want to
Madness.
explain something
Madness.
to me? What's Lacrimosa?
It's Latin.
Oh, that works.
It's part of Mozart's Requiem.
Oh. Okay.
I thought you would know that.
Sorry. I didn't.
It's a song.
Mm.
Yeah, it's Lacrimosa means tears. It's kind of like a sadness. Izzy would be able to explain it better because she knows Latin, but that's basically what it means. It's the title that Constance had put up, Sweet Lacrimosa, that I put up, is actually a song by Evanescence.
Ugh.
I know,
I
which
can't
is why I
believe
knew
you
you wouldn't
did
get the
that.
connection.
Why would you do that to my poor Philip? Why did you do that?
It's a good
Why
song.
did you do that? It's Evanescence. I'm not gonna get into musical.
Doesn't mean it's not
Alright, I'm not
good.
getting into musical discrimination on a podcast, but I'm gonna go at you later.
What's another one? Drinking with the Devil with India and Drake.